1. Introducing the 1957 Lincoln Premier, a rare gem with a rich history and a unique character. Priced at $10,000, this classic beauty is currently available for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room. The seller is transparent about the car's condition. Described as being in poor shape, it's crucial to appreciate the honesty in the listing. This Lincoln has covered 56,000 miles, operates on automatic transmission, and boasts a distinctive pink exterior matched with a pink interior. The fuel type is gasoline. According to the seller's description, this vehicle has an intriguing tale to tell. Having traveled from California to New York and back between November and January, it's not just a car, it's a seasoned adventurer. Under the hood, you'll find a Lincoln 6 0L 368ci V8 engine, delivering a robust 300 horsepower. The transmission is a 3-speed turbo drive automatic and the brakes are power-assisted. The car comes equipped with various power accessories. To prepare for its cross-country journey, this Lincoln Premier underwent an extensive list of repairs. The seller claims that 90% of the electronics, including all power windows, are in working condition. Described as a unique and reliable 4-door cruiser without a post, it's a distinctive choice for enthusiasts. However, it's important to note that the car isn't without its flaws. The paint is salvageable, and there is some rust present. The seller is open to questions and suggests an asking price of $11,000 or best offer. Interestingly, they're also open to trades for other vehicles. Feel free to ask any questions or express your interest in this Premier. It's not just a car, it's a piece of history waiting for a new chapter in its story. 2. Introducing the 1981 Datsun 280ZX, currently up for grabs at an enticing price of $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's delve into the details. This classic beauty has clocked 190,000 miles on its journey and boasts an automatic transmission. The exterior flaunts a sleek gray finish while the interior exudes elegance in black. Now, let's address the seller's description. According to the seller, everything is perfectly fine with the vehicle, it runs great and has never given me an issue on the road. Transparency is key, so it's important to consider that the seller is vouching for the car's reliability and performance. 3. We've got our eyes on a classic beauty, the 1973 Chevrolet Malibu. This gem is currently up for grabs at $13,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Now let's dive into the details. The seller describes this Malibu as a Chevelle Malibu that starts, runs, and drives. However, it's important to note that it's currently on a non-operational status. The exterior flaunts a rich burgundy hue, creating a timeless appeal, while the interior is adorned in classic black. The automatic transmission ensures a smooth ride, keeping things effortless on the road. But here's the catch. The seller hasn't shied away from mentioning that the car is on a non-op status, implying that it might need some attention. This is a vital piece of information for potential buyers to consider. For $13,000, you're not just buying a car, you're taking on a project with potential. If you're up for a restoration challenge, this might just be the canvas you've been looking for. Happy cruising, and until next time, keep the love for classic rides alive. 4. We've got our eyes on a 1961 Chevrolet Corvair listed on Facebook Marketplace for $7,500. Now, before we dive into the details, let's keep it real. The seller is upfront about the condition, describing it as good. However, transparency is key, and if the ad mentions poor condition, we'll address it head-on. This Corvair has been around the block, having traveled 108,926 miles with an automatic transmission. The exterior sports a classic brown hue while the interior is adorned in black. It's fueled by gasoline, and the seller seems eager to part ways with it or explore potential trades. Now, here's where the honesty comes in. While the seller claims it's in good condition, we'll dig deeper during our inspection. If you're in Riverside, the seller invites you to check it out with no obligation. So, whether you're eyeing it for a restoration project or just want to appreciate a piece of automotive history, this Corvair might just be the one for you. 5. This 1972 Dodge Dart is currently listed for $6,500 on Facebook Marketplace. Described as a driver project car, it has undergone notable modifications and comes with both strengths and areas needing attention. The vehicle features a 318/727 engine, an 8 3/4 rear end, and has seen various upgrades, including a big bolt conversion, new leaf springs, disc brakes, and a newer style K-frame with spool mounts. The exterior is yellow and the interior is black. The odometer reads 185,000 miles, and it comes with an automatic transmission. As the seller notes, there's a vibration issue above 60 miles per hour. Additionally, it's mentioned that the front clip has been replaced and the car needs an interior, although the seller includes a good tan dash pad and a brand new headliner with the sale. Despite being a project car, the seller emphasizes that the vehicle runs and drives well. The engine has specific upgrades, including a 490 lift cam, 1.6 ratio rockers, swirl port small chamber heads, Edelbrock intake and carb, and an HEI ignition. The seller also highlights great oil pressure. The clean title and the absence of significant damage add to the appeal for potential buyers. 6. Introducing the 1984 Ford F-150, a classic gem listed at $5,200 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's dive into the details to give you an overview of what this truck has to offer. With a mileage of 99,258, this regular cab F-150 boasts a manual transmission and four-wheel drive capability. The striking green exterior is complemented by a clean and unspecified interior. Under the hood, you'll find an inline-six engine, recently equipped with a new JEGS carburetor, intake, headers, and a full exhaust system. The truck has undergone some significant upgrades, including a new rear differential and a rough country lift kit, enhancing its off-road prowess. The interior features a newly installed bench seat for added comfort. It's important to note that the seller has invested time and money into this vehicle, evident in the custom-built front and rear bumpers, aftermarket wheels, and 37 tires with less than 500 miles on them. The seller points out that a minor carb adjustment is needed, but the truck still runs strong. For the price of $5,200, the package includes not just the truck itself, but also new radiator, hoses, and thermostat. The seller emphasizes the truck's clean title and new tags, highlighting a genuine effort to provide a comprehensive and transparent description. In conclusion, this F-150 seems to be a well-maintained, customized classic with off-road capabilities. 7. Presenting the 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, currently up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace at a compelling price of $10,000. In my videos, I strive for transparency, so let's delve into the details of this classic beauty. This Camaro Z28 has a mileage of 54,000 and runs on an automatic transmission. The exterior is adorned in a striking red, complemented by a black interior. It's fueled by gasoline and has had 3+ owners. The vehicle boasts a clean title and is fully paid off, indicating a hassle-free transaction for potential buyers. Now, onto the exciting part, the car's condition and features. The seller describes it as an awesome-looking car with a healthy 350 engine that comes equipped with a larger cam, aftermarket intake, Holley carb, aftermarket ignition, headers, and a Flowmaster exhaust. The Posey traction, 4-way disc brakes, newer calipers, rotors, tires, and wheels add to its performance appeal. The interior is highlighted as nice, and the body is said to be in great shape. The shiny paint, aftermarket composite cowl hood, and hood pins contribute to its overall aesthetic. The T-tops, power windows, new locks and keys, and functioning power seat enhance the driving experience. However, to provide full disclosure, the seller mentions some areas that need attention. The car needs the tach and speedo hooked up, and there are aftermarket gauges in place. Additionally, the back bumper paint is flaked on the top, the only noted flaw on the body. 8. Introducing the 1985 Chevrolet Corvette, currently up for grabs at a reasonable $9,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's take an honest overview, highlighting both the positives and the challenges. With a driven mileage of 87,674, this classic beauty boasts an automatic transmission and a striking red exterior complemented by a tan interior. It runs on gasoline and carries a clean title, but it's worth noting that there is still money owed on the vehicle. According to the seller's description, the Corvette has been well maintained for its age, with a recently replaced water pump, new dash lights, and new hatch door props. The package includes an extra set of Corvette wheels and tires, yet to be installed LED headlights, and a muffler delete for those seeking a more robust engine note. Now let's delve into the transparency that buyers appreciate. The seller openly admits to a few issues, acknowledging the car's 38-year history. There's a crack in the targa top leading to a roof leak, a stain on the hatch floor mat, and a missing faceplate rendering the radio non-functional. A crack in the passenger side quarter panel and sun fade in the bumpers are additional cosmetic concerns. Mechanically, the fuel gauge stays lit at full, requiring estimation of fuel levels based on travel distance. The high beams light in the dash doesn't illuminate, and there's a sticky gas pedal due to the car's drive-by-wire system. The driver's side door lock cylinder may need attention as it doesn't consistently function. Despite these challenges, the seller reassures potential buyers that the Corvette runs and drives exceptionally well. The pop-up headlight motor works smoothly, and both power windows and seats operate without a hitch. 9. We've got a 1979 Cadillac Deville up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, listed at $7,500. Now, it's important to be upfront about the details, so let's dive into it. The odometer reads 130,000 miles, and it comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior is a classic blue complemented by a burgundy interior. The fuel type is gasoline, and it's had 2 owners in its history. Now, the seller describes it as a 79 DeVille that's nice and clean inside and out. They claim it rides solid, needing nothing, and is ready to cruise. The car is equipped with Vogue tires, spokes, and features burgundy and white-piped seats. However, always keep in mind that this is the seller's perspective. 10. In this 1983 Ford Mustang currently listed for sale at $6,800 on Facebook Marketplace, the seller provides a comprehensive description. The car has been driven 140,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The exterior color is red, while the interior color is not specified in the provided information. It runs on gasoline and has had 3 or more owners. According to the seller, this 83 GLX Mustang is in very clean condition, equipped with a 5.0-liter engine and a 5-speed manual transmission. The car runs well and boasts a clean red interior. The seller highlights additional features such as a new black top, new tires, and long tube headers. Importantly, the seller asserts that there is absolutely no rust on the car. 11. Now we're taking a closer look at a 1984 Oldsmobile Cutlass listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace with an asking price of $5,500. Now, it's important to be transparent, and if the seller's description indicates that the car is in poor condition, we'll certainly acknowledge that. According to the seller, the Oldsmobile Cutlass comes with an automatic transmission and features a blue exterior matched with a blue interior. It runs on gasoline. And the good news is that the vehicle is already paid off. However, the seller does note that while the car is very clean and in generally good condition, it does need an engine. The description highlights that the entire car has original floor panels, a good trunk, a solid frame, and a well-maintained headliner. Despite the engine issue, the seller emphasizes that it's a very nice car. 12. Introducing the 1981 Chevrolet Chevette, a classic gem listed at a reasonable $2,500 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's dive into the details. With 109,783 miles under its belt, this Chevette boasts an automatic transmission and sports a charming gold exterior. The fuel type is gasoline, and it comes with a clean title. According to the seller, the car is in good condition overall with no significant damage or problems. The seller's own description sheds light on the vehicle's state and potential areas for improvement. The Chevette is characterized as an old car that starts and runs. The interior is in pretty good shape, though it could use a little TLC given its vintage status. As expected for a car of this age, some work is recommended, such as brakes and a possible engine tune-up. The seller suggests that the Chevette is a project car suitable for someone with mechanical skills, specifically addressing the need to take off the rear drum brakes, knock off some rust, and replace brake lines. The seller notes that aside from these tasks, the Chevette should be good to go. It's a vehicle you can drive to the gas station, but the seller advises towing it home for a more comprehensive check. The honesty in the seller's description is refreshing, highlighting the car's quirks and potential areas for improvement. It's clear that this Chevette is a project car, perfect for an enthusiast with the right mechanical abilities. Given the seller's transparency and the comprehensive details provided, the listed price of $2,500 seems fair. 13. we're featuring a 1985 Buick Riviera currently listed for sale at $4,700 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's take a closer look at the details provided by the seller. The 1985 Buick Riviera comes with a 305 CI engine and features front-wheel drive. The odometer reads 104,000 miles and it has an automatic transmission. The exterior and interior colors are both green, creating a classic and timeless look. According to the seller, this Riviera is described to be in very good condition and holds a clean title. The car boasts a range of options, including power seats, windows, mirrors, trunk, steering, brakes, self-leveling suspension, cruise control, climate control, and rear window defogger. Additionally, the seller highlights recent maintenance, such as newer radiator hoses, belts, and tires. The car has an interesting history as an estate car. The seller prefers direct communication and requests interested buyers to send their phone numbers for a callback, emphasizing that text or email inquiries will be ignored. 14. Introducing the 1962 Ford Falcon, currently up for grabs at the attractive price of $9,900 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty boasts a nostalgic charm that's perfect for enthusiasts and collectors alike. With a driven mileage of 72,000, this Falcon comes equipped with an automatic transmission. The exterior is adorned in a stunning gold hue, complemented by a warm tan interior that adds a touch of elegance to the overall aesthetic. Now, let's delve into the seller's description. The honesty is refreshing. They acknowledge that the car is not flawless, stating, "This car is not perfect by any means, but still looks good." This level of transparency is crucial for potential buyers. The six-cylinder engine ensures a reliable and smooth driving experience, making it suitable for local car cruises, shows, or even a casual ice cream run. It's a vehicle that invites you to have fun and enjoy the classic motoring experience. 15. We've got an interesting find on the Facebook Marketplace. A 1977 Dodge Diplomat priced at $3,000. Now let's dive into the details. The odometer reads 71,174 miles, and it features an automatic transmission. The exterior color is a vibrant yellow. However, the interior color is not specified in the seller's description. Speaking of which, the seller claims that the Diplomat runs and drives, with both front and back lights in working order. It's always good to know that basic functionalities are intact. The car has a few dents and bruises, but the interior is said to be in great shape. You can take a look at the photos to get a better idea of the cosmetic condition. The seller also mentions a working radio, but keep in mind that the AC and heat are non-functional. That's something to consider, especially if you're planning to use this classic ride year-round. The title is in hand, which is a positive note for potential buyers. It's worth noting that the seller is including 4 hubcaps with the sale, always a nice touch when you're looking to keep the car as original as possible. Remember, at $3,000, this might be a project for someone looking to restore a classic. As always, it's a good idea to reach out to the seller for additional information or to schedule a viewing to get a first-hand look at the condition. And of course, if you decide to make a purchase, best of luck with your new classic car adventure. 16. Introducing the 1978 Toyota Corona, currently available for $9,250 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic gem boasts a mileage of 69,000 miles and comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior is styled in a charming blue, complemented by a sleek black interior. Running on gasoline, this well-maintained vehicle has a clean title, and the best part, it's fully paid off. The seller provides a concise yet enticing description, affirming that this Corona is in a clean, original condition. The title is readily available, and the seller explicitly mentions no trades. Their assurance that if it's posted it's available adds a layer of transparency to the listing. However, it's crucial to be aware that the vehicle is in poor condition according to the seller's description. Despite the honesty about its condition, the car runs great and maintains its original charm. Happy hunting for your next classic car adventure. 17. Let's taking a closer look at a 1985 Chevrolet S10 Blazer listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace with an asking price of $8,500. It's essential to provide you with an honest overview, so let's delve into the details. The seller mentions that the Blazer has been driven for 50,000 miles and comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior and interior colors are both listed as blue, and it runs on gasoline. Notably, it has had 2 owners, and the seller emphasizes that the vehicle is paid off, which could be a positive point for potential buyers. Now, it's crucial to highlight the seller's description. According to the seller, the Blazer is set up for the track, but there was an intention to convert it into a daily driver. However, the seller lost interest in the project and decided to sell. The engine is a 400 small block Chevy with 350 heads, and the seller invites interested buyers to contact them for more details. It's worth noting that the seller is transparent about the car's condition, stating it was in the process of being transformed into a daily driver, but was abandoned due to the seller's loss of interest. This could be an important factor for potential buyers to consider. As always, it's recommended to reach out to the seller directly for additional information and to arrange a thorough inspection. It's essential to assess the current condition of the vehicle, especially considering its history of being set up for the track and the modifications mentioned. 18. We've got our eyes on a 1973 Ford Torino that's up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, and it's listed at $6,800. Let's dive into the details. According to the seller's description, this 73 classic beauty has been driven for 88,354 miles and comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior color is a sleek black, but unfortunately, there's no mention of the interior color. Now, it's crucial to note that the seller states the car is in poor condition, so it's vital to approach this with realistic expectations. The honesty in the seller's description is something we appreciate, as they point out it's a one-owner vehicle and that it starts and runs well. One notable mention from the seller is that it has a clean title, but there's no emission table. This is something potential buyers might want to consider, depending on local regulations. If you're into classic cars with a bit of history and don't mind a project, this Ford might be the one for you. 19. Introducing the 1964 Chevrolet Corvair, priced at $6,500 and currently available for sale on Facebook Marketplace. In the spirit of transparency, it's important to note that the seller describes the car as a Corvair Monza that's in great running condition and looks good. The seller emphasizes that it drives well, has been slightly lowered, and even provides pictures of any imperfections on the car. The automatic transmission adds convenience to the driving experience. The exterior and interior both sport a stylish blue color. Fueling this classic is good old gasoline. It's highlighted that the car comes with good tires and a functional radio, making it ready for some enjoyable rides. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that the seller has been honest about sharing pictures of the bad spots on the car, which indicates that the vehicle might not be in perfect condition. This level of openness is valuable for potential buyers to make informed decisions. 20. Introducing the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air, currently up for grabs at $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's give you the lowdown on this classic beauty. According to the seller, this 57 Bel Air is a 4-door model featuring an interior that's in fantastic condition. However, honesty is key, and the seller openly discloses that the car has its fair share of quirks. The rear end took a hit in the past, resulting in some modifications, notably oversized wheels at the rear. The brakes are currently non-functional, preventing a traditional test drive. But fear not if you visit. The seller promises to fire up the engine and demonstrate that it runs and drives. Under the hood lies a 350 small block Chevy engine, a powerhouse that has been recently rebuilt with less than 10 miles on it. The rebuild includes new gaskets, rings, and bearings, ensuring a fresh start for the heart of this classic. Originally equipped with a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission, a previous owner converted it to a floor shifter kit. It's a unique touch that adds character to this vintage ride. Now, the seller is candid about the flaws, but asserts that the car is in great condition overall. Questions are encouraged, and the asking price is firm at $10,000. The seller initially contemplated starting at $11,000, but decided to be upfront and set the bottom line at $10,000. So, if you're in the market for a classic with a bit of history and charm, this might be the one for you. Happy hunting!